Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video where we're going to tackle the 5 biggest myths. The 5 biggest myths that keep people stuck and broke when it comes to finances. Now because of some of these myths, there's so much financial stress. They say in Canada about 44-45% of people, their main stress is about money. And in the US, it's 71%. I'm Craige Campbell, and I help people take control of their finances so they can build real wealth and financial freedom without drastic changes to their current lifestyle. All right, now don't feel like you have to wait until the end of the video and then you can like and subscribe. You can do it right now if you like the content. Like and subscribe. And if you're enjoying the content, why not share it? Also, don't forget to go to my website, goodmoneyskills.com, and sign up for my free weekly tips. There's a link in the description below. Now, on to today's video. I'm going to help you break free from these myths. And once you do, you can really start to make better and smarter financial moves. So let's jump into it. So myth number 1, you need to make 6 figures to be wealthy. One of the biggest misconceptions is that you need to earn 6 figures or more to build wealth. But income alone doesn't determine wealth. How you manage your money does. You could be making $250,000 or more, but if you're spending it all, then you're not really building wealth, are you? But on the flip side, if you're making, say, $60,000 a year and you invest and budget your money wisely every single month, you can build a strong financial future. So the truth is, wealth isn't about how much you make. It's about how much you keep and how much you can grow. On to myth number 2. Debt is always bad. Now, a lot of people believe all debt is evil. While high interest debt and payday loans and credit cards, they can be destructive, not all debt is bad. There is smart debt like your principal mortgage or mortgage on a rental property, a loan that maybe you get to grow a profitable business, or maybe even a loan for an investment that is growing over time. These are all good types of debt or smart debt. There are countless millionaires out there that borrow their way to significant wealth. So the key is to understand the difference between good debt and bad debt and staying away from bad debt and really being able to use good debt to really propel your income. So the truth, debt can be a really great tool when used wisely, but reckless borrowing and paying interest on consumer debt for things that go down in value, well, that is going to keep you broke and you got to avoid that. All right, so you move on to myth number 3. Myth number 3, investing is too risky, so don't do it. Many people avoid investing altogether because they're afraid of losing their money. But keeping your money in a non-interest bearing account or a savings account that gives you next to no interest, well, that's just not the way to go. Your money should at least be growing at a rate greater than the cost of inflation. And right now, I believe it's about 3%. So if your money is not at least making 3%, inflation will eat away at your money. And this guarantees a loss over time, making you feel even more broke, even though you're saving money. So investing is risky only if you don't know what you're doing. But when you educate yourself, diversify your portfolio, and play the long game, investing becomes one of the best ways to build your wealth. Here's the honest truth. Not investing is much riskier than investing wisely. All right? Okay, let's move on to myth number 4. Myth number 4, buying a home is always the best investment. Now, owning a home is called the American or the Canadian dream, but is it always a great investment? I'm going to get a little controversial on you here because owning a home is not necessarily always the best investment for everybody. Owning a home could be a really great financial decision. When you really think about it, those that own a home have far greater net worth than a person renting, just has investments on the side. So there's a lot of benefit to owning a home. But the market conditions have to be right and you have to be able to afford it. You have to have the budget to be able to afford that home. You don't want to get into a home just because everyone else is doing it. It has to make financial sense for you. But so many people are buying homes that they can't afford. They're ignoring the hidden costs like property taxes and maintenance, which can be more than most people think. Then you add in utilities and insurance. It's a lot of money. So that's why for many, renting is probably the best solution. And if those that are renting take that extra money they'd be paying for all the particulars of owning a house and invest that for the future, they can have many advantages over a homeowner. Now, if you're a renter and you really want to up the ante, you can buy a home still and rent it out and have those renters. They can take care of your property taxes and your mortgage and your insurance and your utilities and all the other expenses. For many, that can make a lot more sense than just owning a home as a principal residence alone. So don't get caught up in the frenzy of buying a home if it doesn't fit your lifestyle or your budget or your goals overall. The truth is, a home is a place to live first and an investment second. Always run the numbers before buying. All right? Okay, so now that brings us on to myth number 5, our last myth, myth number 5. You need to be lucky to be wealthy. Some people are just born wealthy and some people are just the have-nots, right? Absolutely wrong. Some people think wealth is just about being lucky, landing the right job, or it's who you know, or winning the lottery, maybe inheriting some money, maybe even being born in the right family. But the reality, most wealthy people built their success through smart financial habits, discipline, and consistency over time. The simple fact is you can't believe or rely on luck. You need a plan, budgeting, investing, making smart financial decisions consistently over time. This will create your own luck. So the truth is, wealth is built through consistent, intentional action, not luck. So now there you have it. 5 busted rules for some of the most popular myths out there. What's next for you? Is it time for you to take control of your financial future? Which of these myths have you believed before, or maybe still believe? Let me know in the comments, and if you found this helpful, be sure to like and subscribe, and share this video with those that maybe might need it. If you want to dive deeper into building wealth, well, check out my resources below, like my financial toolkit, a whole bunch of resources to really help you, my Freedom Blueprint course that talks about everything from debt to investing to mindset and everything in between. Or you can book a free coaching session with me to really help you along your financial journey. Oh, and by the way, today I'm wearing one of my favorite sweatshirts from my friend, Matthew 16, verse 15. But if you want one, just send me a link and I can get you one. They're really, really cheap and expensive, and I just love it. It's great quality as well. Let me know. All right? Anyway, thanks for watching, and keep watching for the next video. Until next time, take care and God bless.